Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Kari and today I'm doing my October TBR. So, September TBR didn't go quite as I planned. I did get through several of the books that I had on my TBR, and to a certain extent in October, to whatever extent I get, I will be continuing with those series. So specifically the 20th Wife about Shah Jahan's father and his wife and then their family from there, and the Young Bess trilogy by Margaret Irwin. The 20th Wife is by Undu Sundaresan. But I also want to read some other books because obviously. So here they are. The first one, if you've been paying attention to my wrap-ups and TBRs, should be no surprise. It should also be no surprise why I feel like I'm trying to pull out my own hair with this series. A Breath of Snow and Ashes. I have been precisely this far through for the last 3 weeks. And if you recall, if you've been with me for a little bit, you know that I am unsuccessfully basically trying to binge this series and doing it badly since June. I got through, I want to say two, Drums of Autumn and The Fiery Cross. I got through 2 in June and July, and then I tried to get into this one and it sat there for a month before I read. Yep, I am 121 pages into it. I am very sick and tired of 1,000-page books where everything under the sun and in that time period happens to these 2 people. So, I never want to read it. There are better books out there to read by this point, and I am struggling. However, my cousin and her friend and I all agreed that we would begin reading the last one, whatever one is black, although in these editions it's bright bloody green. I mean, not that green is bloody, but you know. Anyway, by mid-November. So, I have to read 1,300 pages left of this book and the 1,400 fucking pages of the next fucking book in approximately 6 weeks. And that really just makes me want to take a brick to my head multiple times. I honestly think I may rather actually take the bar again. And when I took the bar, I swore I would never take it again, no matter if I passed or didn't pass. For those of you not from the States, the bar is the test that licensed attorneys have to take. We have to take it and we have to pass, and passing means we get a certain score, but only within our jurisdiction. So each of the 50 states and DC has their own score. Some of them follow the universal bar exam, some of them have their own, you know, like California and New York, because special snowflakes. It makes sense, but anyway, tangent aside, I need to read this book, and pretty much I need to read the next one too. I don't even know what the hell the next one is, but I need to read both of these fuckers, and I am doing a reading vlog on reading this one, and I'll probably combine it with the next one, so you guys can all watch me slowly die and my soul wither away to nothing, because I have to watch Claire and Jamie, I don't know, die again? Fuck if I know. So there's that one. And then a book I, want to read is The Queens of Animation by Natalia Holt. This was given to me for Christmas by my friend Katie, who you guys met, oh god, 2 years ago now? No, 2019. It's February 18th, I was in the UK. Yeah, February 2019. God, which feels like it was 5 years ago, but again, tangent. This is a nonfiction about, you guessed it, the women who are in animation. Sort of the, oh, what's the word? Oh, cute, I have stickers. Look at those. Those are from something my sister and I did for our parents and our aunt and uncle. Groundbreaking female animators. That's what we're going with. I mean, the subtitle, I guess, is The Untold Story of the Women Who Transformed the World of Disney and Made Cinematic History, which really would have been a lot simpler just to read than sit there and, or rather stand here and stumble through whatever butchery I just said. But I have been eyeballing this one for a while, couple of months, sort of really intensely, and now is the time for it. So I'm gonna read this one. At any rate, I'm gonna try. And then this one is a new release, as in I just got it yesterday when this is being filmed, so 2 days ago when this goes up. Nope, 4, 5? Last week by the time this goes up. Sorry, I swapped videos. Anyway, that is Vampires Never Get Old, Tales with Fresh Bite by a whole host of authors. I really like vampires, but not the Twilighty shitty kind of vampires. Don't fucking sparkle. I don't want it. I mean the dark, gritty, Dracula kind of vampires. Them I like. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, all there for it. And this just sounded really good. It's vampires. I'm always looking for good new vampire stories, and this seems really promising. I've seen some early reviews out, and they all say it's great. Fingers crossed this is what I want, because I swear if one of them fucking sparkles, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. But it's also pretty short, so I should be able to read it pretty quickly. Next is one my sister's been wanting me to read for a while, and that is a nonfiction called Factfulness by Hans Rosling. This is, let's see, Professor of International Health and Global TED Phenomenon Hans Rosling, together with his 2 longtime collaborators, offers a radical new explanation of why this happens and reveals the 10 instincts that distort our perspective. So before that, to clarify what this is, it says, when asked simple questions about global trends, what percentage of the world's population lives in poverty? Too much. Why the world's population is increasing? Because we're dumb. How many girls finish school? Again, not enough. We systematically get the answers wrong. So wrong that a chimpanzee choosing answers at random will consistently outguess teachers, journalists, Nobel laureates, and investment bankers. I go back to we are idiotic as a species to answer all of those questions. But yeah, she has been at me to read this book, oh god, for a couple of years now. I just got it. I decided to go on sort of a book buying limitation a couple of months back, and so I can buy the equivalent of $50 worth of books every month. This fit into it, and actually I am good this month. So anyway, bought this, and I'm going to read it because I'm a little bit scared that if I don't read it in October or November, by the time I go home for Christmas, she may gut me if I haven't read it. So Christina, I'm reading it. And then next, I made a video a couple weeks ago, a fairly, sketchy is not the word I want, but low-key version of a video, where I talked about 4 classics I wanted to read by the end of the year. Barchester Towers is going to be in November. I'm going to buddy read that, but I didn't get to one as of yet in September, and it's the 26th. So I'm hoping to read James Joyce, Dubliners by him, which is just a portrait of Dublin life in whatever era he was in. I don't even know. When was this? At the end of 1905. Alright, so it's not Victorian, it doesn't fit Victober, but it's old. I'm not counting it, but it's also just a classic I wanted to read. And I also want to read The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton, which I'm fairly certain is the other one. If it's not Age of Innocence, it's The House of Mirth. So I will be reading one of these in October. Oh no, it's definitely House of Mirth, because this is Fashionable New York Society, and for some reason I remember saying this. House of Mirth. So yeah, Fashionable New York Society, I mean really that's probably all you need to know. I don't know. The dress looks like maybe late 1800s, 1890s, but I honest to God have no idea. So let me see when this thing was published. It has to have been published earlier than 1964. I don't know, maybe this is not as old as I think it is. That's entirely possible. But anyway, I'm gonna read this because, again, classic. I may or may not participate in Victober. I haven't decided yet. Predominantly because I don't know which classics I want to read, if any, more than those too. So I'm gonna leave that open. If I do decide to participate in Victober, I will let you guys know either on Twitter or through another quick video for that. But those are all the books I want to read in October. Stay tuned to find out if I actually finish the Outlander ones, because whoo. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.